Hey guys, Luigi here from elitemanliness.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you how you can perform the jelqing and start in penis enhancement with a routine of 90 days. This is the perfect starting point if you're a beginner and you're interested in enhancing your manhood. This is the perfect starting point. You don't have to invest in any tool, in any supplement. You can just start with your hands. The only thing you need is patience and commitment. And this is the perfect starting point. And this routine looks like the following. I'm gonna share it with you. First of all, you need to warm up. You do this in a flaccid state. The way I do it is just I grab a towel, I soak it in hot water, I wait for it to be a little bit cooler, because sometimes if I just dip it in hot water, it will be extremely hot. So I wait until it's temperature I can stand, okay, in touch with my skin, and then I apply it around the shaft of my penis, okay, in this way. I do this for around 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, okay. Once it gets cold, I dip it again in hot water and I wrap it around the shaft once again, okay? So approximately in 5 to 7 minutes, I have concluded the warm up and I'm ready to start stretching. The basic stretching is very simple. You perform it in a flaccid state. You grab your penis with the okay grip that you form with your thumb and index finger, and you grab your penis just below the glands, okay? And you stretch first forward, okay? And you hold this stretch for 30 to 60 seconds. You do this to your right side, 30 to 60 seconds. You do this to your left side, 30 to 60 seconds, okay? You do this downward, okay? So here with my okay grip, I'm pulling down. 30 to 60 seconds, I keep that stretch, that tension for 30 to 60 seconds. And then I do it upward, 30 to 60 seconds, okay? Then I do rotation. So I grab my penis below the glands with okay grip, and I do, okay, rotations. 30 to 60 rotation clockwise, 30 to 60 rotations, and 30 to 60 rotations anti-clockwise. Okay, performing big circles with this rotationary stretch. Okay, once you conclude these stretches to all the directions I've shown and you end with the rotationary stretches, both sides, clockwise and anti-clockwise, you're ready to perform the main exercise of this routine, which is the jelqing. You probably have heard about the jelqing. The jelqing is very effective. It's the squat of penis enhancement, a very powerful exercise that I'm about to share with you. So you stimulate yourself to achieve a 70 to 80% erection, okay? You don't want a rock hard solid erection because you need to play the corposa cavernosum has to be able to pull in more blood. You don't achieve that if you have a rock hard erection. So you need a 70 to 80% erection level, okay? So once you achieve that state, I recommend using some coconut oil, okay? You apply some coconut oil as lube, and you start from the base of your penis, okay? So if this is the base, you start from here with one hand, with the okay grip, you do this motion. You're jelqing the penis, okay? And you stop just below the glands. Once you stop below the glands, the other hand should be ready to continue with the movement. So you do it in a fluid movement, okay? Once one hand finishes, the other should be ready in the base to resume the movement. Okay, and with the okay grip, you're applying some pressure. Okay, you're milking your penis to pull in blood. That's the goal of this exercise. You're pulling blood to the structures of the penis. You do this in a constant movement. Okay, the jelqing should last around 15 to 20 minutes. If you lose some erection, if your erection level subsides to a 40% to 50%, stop the exercise, stimulate yourself, okay, to get that 70 to 80% erection level and resume with the exercise. You would perform the jelqing around 15 to 20 minutes, okay? Once you finish the jelqing, you warm down. How do you warm down? You apply some cold. Instead of some heat, you apply some cold. So I would get the same towel I used to warm up, and I would soak it in very cold water. And I would apply it around the shaft of my penis. Okay? That's the warming down. I do that for 5 to 7 minutes. Sometimes I even get some ice cubes and I wrap it around the towel and I apply it around the shaft of my penis to warm down. And I also take advantage of that moment and apply some of that cold to my testicles. It's a hack I'm sharing with you that will help you increase your testosterone level. So during the warm down, I apply some of that cold to the shaft of my penis, and I also apply some of that cold to my testicles. This increases my testosterone level. And that's when, once you finish the warm down, you have finished a session of the routine of 90 days. I recommend you commit yourself to this routine. You perform this exact session routine I've shown you for 90 days, and you perform it 3 to 4 times a week. In 90 days, you should be able to see your first gains. You can get easily around 0.5 centimeters in length and 0.5 centimeters in girth, which is quite a lot. We're talking about here about the circumference. So this is a great starting point for beginners that are interested in penis enhancement and don't know exactly where to start. This is a perfect starting point. Now, if this is very tedious for you, this routine of warming up, stretching, applying some coconut oil or some lube, performing the jelqing, warming down, if this becomes very tedious, I recommend you use a pump. Okay, this is Luigimax. For me, is the best pump out there in the market. Okay, I created this pump after using the Basmate for so many years. I wasn't so satisfied with this product, so I decided to create what was for me the best pump out there that would help me get good gains in penis enhancement, and a pump I could use anytime, anywhere. You can use this from the comfort of your own bedroom. You can use this in the bathroom, in the shower, in the bath. You can use it with water. Okay, so you can use it anytime, anywhere. Super comfortable. You have intermittent pressure, which is very, very, very important to make good gains. Okay, to play with the different pressures, to decrease pressure, increase pressure, decrease pressure. This is very important to stimulate growth. And I've seen so many pumps out there in the market that don't have this function. So this is for me the best pump out there in the market. I've been using it and I've made my first gains. You can check them out on the link I will drop in the description below this video. I gained 2 centimeters in length and 2 centimeters in girth just by using the pump, and you can see my before and after without any sensor in the link I will drop in the description below this video. It's a video where I show you my before and after using the Luigimax. So if you want to check it out, I'll drop the link. And this is a great tool to automate all this process of penis enhancement with your hands that can be a little bit tedious. So if you're interested in checking it out, you can see my gains, the gains I made, my before and after, without any censorship, in the link I will drop in the description below this video. Hope you've liked this video. Hit a like, subscribe, because in the next one, I'm gonna show you the different kinds of jelqing. The jelqing I've shown you is the classic jelqing. But there are many different kind of jelqings that you can include in your routine as you go progressing further on in penis enhancement. Hope you've liked this video. Take care. See you soon.